Guys, it's Gerald Ballantyne here, and we are on video. I just have to check just a moment there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, right. Video 46. Okay. Today, me and my wife, we went out for a drive, and we went to an ice climbing centre, which had a major fire months ago. And although we had no intention of going there, we were actually on our way to something else and couldn't get in. So we came back to this this rock ice climbing centre, and it was open, all rebuilt. And so we went in and had some breakfast, and we sat down, had our meal. And we noticed outside our window that there was a very what appeared to be like a high trapeze assault course. It must have been off the ground by about, let me just measure this a minute. Probably looking at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 12. Well, I'm guessing 12, 18 meters off the ground. It was pretty high anyway. And and then I noticed that there was a young man who was actually balancing on something. And, it was some like rail and had some ropes, and they had their safety slings on and stuff like that. But eventually we watched the three of them. We watched them go right round this whole circuit. And I started reflecting on the things we used to do when we were younger, whether it be wilderness hiking and jumping into rivers and doing sea diving and jumping off rocks and bungee jumping, which I enjoy quite a lot. And I sort of reflected on my age, and I looked at my wife, and I mean, she's done some amazing skydiving and bridge swinging and all sorts of stuff, and we haven't done a lot of that for years now. And I started reflecting on, can I do that? Could I go and do what those kids are doing? And I thought to myself, apart from my weight, which I'm still working on, by the way, there's no reason why not. I'm not afraid of heights. You've got a safety thing on there anyway. You're not going to go anywhere. But the course I could see was a bit strenuous, and I think you need to be reasonably fit for it. And I don't think it's an impossibility for me to do it, as much as I want to go and try the rock climbing as well. So I'm probably going to make, my wife will probably just watch, but I'd actually like to make a day of it and do some rock climbing, do ice climbing, and go and do the assault course. It'll be quite some day out. But what I want to talk about is, if you're in your 20s, 30s, you're a sprightly thing and you're doing all the exciting things and doing all the things that we did, okay, but probably more technology involved and things like that. And then if you're in your 30s and 40s, you're probably pretty busy bringing up a family and that kind of fun tends to sort of drop away, and without realizing you're not doing it anymore, unless you're an actual sportsman. I did a lot of road running in my 40s, and I've run thousands of miles because I created some challenges for myself. And I think we tend to forget as we grow older that physical health, is really, really important, and one should always keep those challenges going all the time. I mean, if you can't do some of the more, shall we say, what we think now, but not then, dangerous things, there's plenty of other softer things you can do. It could be kayaking, it could be just cycling, it could be all sorts of sports out there. They don't have to be extreme sports. But to actually stop exercising in any form whatsoever for your body, I think it's asking for trouble. And I was reading a friend of mine's post who is coming out of cancer, we hope, after quite a big scare. And I was also reflected in my heart attack 17 months ago, that life is really precious, and that if you don't look after your body and your mind, somewhere along the line you're going to pay a price. It could be losing your eyesight, or it could be anything. Okay, humans suffer from so many things, and I am very grateful, of course, because the human race does suffer many viruses and accidents and all sorts. But anyway, I don't want to be morbid. What I want to say is, take on challenges, physical and mental, all the way through your life. Okay, I'm 63. I'm 63, and I've even started reading an ebook. I'm watching documentary. I cannot absorb enough information into my brain, because I want this thing to expand and grow and not shrivel into a cabbage. I do love cabbage, by the way, but if you can understand what I'm saying. The day you stop is the day when you go into your coffin, because that's the time. But until then, don't stop. Take on the challenges. Do more and more as you're getting older and older. Okay? Because life didn't stop at 25 or 32 or 41. Okay? Only you make it stop. Keep it going. Right? Keep the challenges going. Stay busy. Right, maybe a bit of a sobering one, that one, but anyway, it's food for thought. Okay, thought of the day. Where's my thought of the day? Here we go. And this is definitely me. Better to be an optimist who gets disappointed than a pessimist who has no hope. I love that one. Right, and tip of the day. Right, yeah, it is. If you do not exercise, you will pay the price. Do something. Do something. Bring up one video here. There we go. Right, okay. So I'm actually quite looking forward to a day rock climbing. Brilliant. See ya.